Wisdom and wellness. Welcome in. How you been, y'all? Welcome to the Abracadabra Network, aka Callosum 88. I hope you can hear me well. I want to welcome in those beautiful beings of 100% pure light energy. Anything less than may not enter this space. Is a safe space. This is a sacred space. All right. So there's a lot of messages that were coming through regarding the collective. Speaking of messages, it's showing here. Messenger. See what the other one says. Yeah. So this is could be a message from Aquarius. Okay. It could be a message regarding something you've been praying for, something you've been praying about. Okay. Let's get cleansed up. Alright. So I'm not sure from now the channel message I have is reclaiming your throne, right? I'm literally hearing this song. It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. All right. And we're really gonna, I feel like this is more of a message about like either how you are, being able to do this, any kind of guidance regarding this, you know, for those of you who are in the process. Okay. Now, there is definitely something, okay, that is trying to distract you from your throne, okay? And it's something that you have to face, okay? As you, as you attend this placement, okay? All right. Could be dealing with a Virgo or a Cancerian. Let me back this up. It could have a lot to do with the placement at the time. It's Virgo. Like the moon is in Virgo. Oh. Okay. Here goes the castle. Mount Meru, Shiva. Okay. This has a lot to do with your lineage. All right. Healing the line. And you have opportunity to have this placement and all the trimmings. Okay. Don't be lazy about it. Okay. Yeah, like I said, all the trimmings. And here goes some trimmings right here. So I'm getting trimmed. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so here's the living goddess. This is the energy that I was picking up. Okay, as I was meditating on the energy, right? And then there's the moon, and here's transformation, and then there go all the major arcana. Okay, so and yes, recall. Now, your confidence your I want to say assertive energy is what gets you through this. It's like as if rose petals was falling from the sky, okay? In a vice versa way, in a yin yang way. It's like as above, so below. Um, okay. The rose garden. Your excitement, okay, I guess for the future, all right, is bringing like this pressing energy of having to remember, like remember something. Okay, you remember how something happened? Well, you don't want that same thing to continue going on, that same cycle, then you may have to step out of the domino line. You see what I mean? You got to step out of the domino line. Okay. Big on this remembering something. Like remembering who you are, remembering that you hold the seat, remember that you have authority, okay, in your life. I do feel like there's somebody who may be upset. Okay. Maybe they upset that you dreamed up this. I ain't gonna say dreamed up, that you actually manifested some type of lifestyle. Okay, but it's always somebody upset. This ain't about them, it's about you. Okay. It's always gonna be that. hmm And I think that's what I was saying about like this energy that's wanting to distract you from, I guess, really being able to enjoy, okay, the reclaiming of your throne. Because this is a huge, this is a big deal, and you deserve to enjoy it. Let's see. I feel, and this is in a very like a very expressive way, to be honest. Reclaiming your throne. I see the emperor right there. Because there's been a fight over this. It may have been a spiritual warfare, but it's coming to completion. Look at that. Here go him. Here go the Five of Wands with the spiritual warfare. Here go the Four of Wands. I split the deck. Completion. Okay. Okay. Okay, one more shuffle. See what we got here. The Queen of Wands. See, now we clarified the last reading. Queen of Wands came out. Now this could be that, very much so get what you want energy. You know what I'm saying? I came for it. I'm getting it. I'm focused on it. Yeah, completion. She said, yep. That's motherfucking right. Okay. How you doing, Junior? How you doing, Summerlin? Okay. Summerlin. Could be dealing with a fire sign or a Gemini. Okay. So be a friendship. The Sagittarius doesn't have to necessarily be any of these signs. Guys, remember this is a general reading, not a one-on-one reading. If you would like a one-on-one reading, the information is on the screen. Okay. Let's get more about this situation. Who came in the throne for the collective? Who came in the throne for the collective? Luxury, and then the Seven of Pentacles. Because my thing is, okay, I feel like it has to do with some type of control, okay, and some things that you still, even though you have the luxury, you have your throne back, you know what I'm saying? There's some things, some unfinished business, some things you need to tend to. Let's see what's happening here. Maybe something you forgot on the list, Yeah, see, look, here goes the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Swords. 11:33. Okay, I saw the Moon card. Right. Some unfinished business, possibly. Once you take care of it, that's the key to unlocking another door to the castle here. Okay. Any trades? Who that? Princess. Oh, I missed it. Let's continue. Oh, there goes the Sagittarius energy with the Temperance card. I'm also getting an angel ancestors guide that kind of doesn't really necessarily want to be seen or named, but it's more of when you being expressed and moving in your direct destiny, okay? Or this, again, I feel like somebody just don't play about you, okay? I feel like it is this goddess that we see here, the living goddess, okay? Whatever that may mean to you, all right? But let's get more about this Cancerian energy here. It's cremation. What does it say? Meditation. With the High Priestess. What's going on with you? Princess of Pentacles. You're getting this divine message. Okay, which is actually a good message with the Six of Cups. Now, again, this could be from a friend. It's a matter of timing. Okay. I feel like somebody wants to let the load off or something about building something. Okay, yeah, I'm getting like castles in the sky, building castles in the sky. Okay, something's in the works or a major project. All right. Yeah, they want to talk to you about this, make a decision on something. I feel like you already know. Okay. You already know what's up. And also, this could be a job offer for some of you. I'm also getting you can do it however you want to. You have full creative freedom with the Magician card here. You can make it as big or as small as you want to. Okay. And then there goes Judgments. Okay. Again, this is reclaiming, recalling, remembering. Okay. And then you have the Ten of Cups. Somebody could be coming back around, but I also see the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, which is really good. Okay. Let's continue. We're going to get a little bit more specific here with the Judgment card, please, and thank you. Okay, so something about defending your angel, defending your manifestation. Yeah, they're about to interfere. They have to, like, your angels, ancestors, guides are literally coming to interfere on your behalf regarding your throne, regarding your placement. This pillar of fire. Yeah. Well, that Ten of Cups for you. Ten of Pentacles, title card. Let's get more about Shiva. It's the Ace of Swords. Okay. See that crown on that Ace of Swords? Okay, because it's something you're supposed to be doing in a very, I don't want to say it has to be methodical, maybe systematic. Okay, it's gonna take some wisdom. Okay, it's gonna take some wisdom, controlled wisdom, right? Like you know what you're doing. Are they gonna shit? They gonna show you. They gonna give you the aha, eureka. You know, we're gonna see what that is. What is that? It's, oh, it's the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups just flew out. Mm, yeah, because hmm. Let me before I say something. Hold up. The Eight of Earth. Because something is going to work out for you as you cut through. Okay, what that means? It's the Queen of Cups. What does the Queen of Cups see? Because she can see. She sees something. She sees. She sees the motherfucking me empire. She sees the empire. And here's the materials. So all the materials have been gotten. You see this happening. You see this working. You see your throne. Okay. So somebody is having like I don't know what you're doing. Like I don't know if you're writing these things down. You're literally could be I don't know if you're architecture, you're coding, or whatever you do for work. Could be something along those lines. If you're creative, you find something that works. But it has to do with this timing. It has to do with I don't know. Maybe you feel the pressure. Okay, because some people work better under pressure. I don't know. What's up? What's up, Roshani? Okay, because it looks like somebody's here is pressed for time. Okay. When something happens here in this area, this breakthrough moment, okay, it's a buildup that happens. And as you're manifesting, as this is coming together, they're like, okay, now remember, I need you to remember, you know. And it's like they're literally coming in, swooping in here as this pillar of light, as this aha moment, as this you can't goddamn on miss it sign, all right, to help you in this plan and structure to cut through because you got cutting through and then they gave you the sword to cut through. Okay. And this is like details. It also could be like I feel like somebody is creating something. I don't know if you work with like some kind of tools, like you're etching something, you're carving something, or I don't know. Okay, that's beyond. That's more physical. Okay, whatever this is gonna make you, I do feel like it's gonna make you happy. It's a good interruption. It's a very good interruption, and it's actually gonna cut. I feel like it's gonna cut some kind of loss. Okay, and this is like one of those executive decisions, or the first decision of the first lady, or of the that emperor or that empress. I feel like it's like what do they say? The first state of business. That's like that's a saying. What is it like? The first state of business, or what did they say? First things first. We're gonna do this. That's what I'm picking up. Like, okay, now that I'm in charge, boom, we're gonna do this, and it happens. It's going. It's being done. Yeah, buddy, it's being done. Ooh, yes, it is. Should we take a look into these oracles? Let's take a look at it. Um, this is the rose. Let me see. The rose garden. The rose garden, a highly pleasurable and fulfilling experience, heightening the senses. Come on now. And taking a mystic position within the heart, a special secret experience with the sensual, where the sensual becomes the mystical. At the base location of the Tree of Life chart, it represents a passionate sexual. See, I was going to say that earlier, y'all, but I was like, because I was, y'all, I got a lot of crazy messages when I was tapping into this energy. I was like, really, spirit? They was like, yeah. I was like, really? I was like, okay, how do we sum this up? But there's a lot in this package. Okay, so bear with me, and we're about to break it on in. Have you made it this far? Hit that like button, share, subscribe. I appreciate you. All right. If you would like a reading, just holler at me in the comments. Information is on the screen as far as contribution rates. Thank you. Okay, because you know the Queen of Wands, she's a sex god. She's a sexy beast. Now, when I was just in your diving in to your shuffle as in my meditation, I saw some steamy things. All right, we're gonna get into it. It says at the base location in the Tree of Life chart, it represents a passionate sexual experience from an earthly abundance, a life of luxury. And here you have the luxury card right here. Okay. And the spleen symbolizes the distilled essence of all things taken into the self, radiating health and growth. That's good. At the navel, this card indicates refined sensibility and the fruit of all transformations. Whereas the heart, it tells of emotional fulfillment and completion, leading to the attainment of heart desires. In the throat, it is the image of the dream, the aspirations, in their realized form, suggesting that for the question of the central and creative natures are inseparable. At the head location, the card tells of the realization of all the innermost desires as outcome, particularly with regard to affairs of the heart. Meditate on this card as the garden of delight, the essential nature principle as embodied within the psyche. Okay, all right now. That is showing me, as far as your throne is concerned, again, it's one of freedom, creative freedom. Okay, whatever your heart desires, beloved, and you can create that. If you're not lazy about it, it can happen just like that. The materials, the people, the you say it's done. You know, let's continue. And it's not just like in a tyrannical way, but in a fulfilling way. You know, in a way that's no longer this thinking that it's not gonna work. You gotta change this way. I think only you can, and I think that's what spirit is trying to tell you. When you get like that, you feel like, oh man, that's just too outlandish. That's just too crazy of a thought. Okay, get this wheel spinning. Get this creative juices flowing from the heart. Okay, and what is your heart true desire? Okay, now how do you call this in? Because you're doing it. It's like you're cosmically ordering this in. It's a pleasurable experience if you can get this wheel turning. Okay, let's continue. It says abandon restrictions made by the ego. This is the deep end right here. And let yourself go freely in all enveloping ocean of emotion. This represents a situation where one finds oneself in an alien environment needing adaptability. When located at the base position of the Tree of Life chart, it represents unconscious motivations and their results in the past. We just talked about. In the spleen, it tells of the vitality principles moving downward, suggesting that there is too much looseness in the physical and emotional areas, a nervous disposition, which can be corrected by dietary discipline. Okay, some of you might have a little obsessive compulsive tick, you know what I'm saying? In the navel position, the card denotes a need to give up a strong feeling of self centeredness in order to achieve psychic transformation through the female energy principles influencing the question. At the heart indicates an all enveloping feeling of love and the tendency to derive psychic energy from the emotions. In the throat, it suggests that one should be prepared to accept the advice of another, while in the head, the card indicates an emotional charged mind, probably in connection with the question, and tells of an individual deriving wisdom from the area of intuition. Okay, and you do have your high priestess here, and I did see you having a conversation with someone, or had a conversation, have yes, have had a conversation with this person. Um, and now it's like, remember, it's almost like you got to remember possibly what they had suggested or what they said, okay, that was beneficial. And it's like, instead of me just thinking about myself, understand that I do have someone who's here that may care about, for my highest good. And if you do find that in this friend who's, they're willing to put in the hard work, is what it looks like. Everybody's willing to pay attention to details and really get things done. Okay, let's just cut the shit. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. Well, now there's a part here I want to back up to. I think we got it. I think we got it. Okay, let's move forward. What we have here is, okay, the Virgo part, the way through, the key. They gave you a whole key here. Yeah, we got keys for doors and cars, and now if this has to do with your worldly nature, earthly things, okay. Also, yeah, let's read it. It says, way through. The self contains all things, as the microcosm to the macrocosm, and it is within the self that the key is located. This is a highly auspicious card, suggesting that the questioner is really involved in the search for truth. And here you have the Ace of Swords, so you're going to get that. It indicates the resolution of a problem, the receiving of occult teaching, spiritual guidance, and attainment of goals. At all positions in the Tree of Life chart, the interpretation is resolution. With this key, do not hesitate to act. Okay, so they're gonna tell you something has wound down to a time where action is necessary. The decision has been made. Now let's go. It's not lollygag about it. Say, get that. You gotta turn that wheel. Like, don't pass this key up. This Ace of Swords is the key. It's confirmation of the key. Let's continue. Your Highness. I'm gonna go to this Cancerian card. What does it say? Cremation. Develop the faculty of visualization and meditate on the transient nature of all things connected with this world. In doing so, you will gain power from this concept and it will become a ground of reference. There's the reference. Remember, it's reference, okay? That's important, right? For all action. They were just talking about you having to take action in the card before. It says this card suggests a spiritual rebirth, but this can only be achieved through the development of concentration. So that the inner eye, that's why I said something was trying to knock you off your focus. Okay? Something was trying to knock you off your focus. And Spirit was like, no, we need you to focus. So come on over here and get this rebirth. All right. It says, so that the inner eye will be able to see through all material phenomena. So if this had something to do with the earthly nature, you're going to be able to see through that, even though you got the key to that. Okay, heard you. This card suggests a spiritual rebirth, but this can only be achieved through the development of concentration so that the inner eye will be able to see through all material phenomena. Courage and fortitude are needed. And here we have the living goddess. We're talking about that strength, that confidence. Okay, I'm also getting this is a new strength, a new gift, a new confidence coming through. Okay, that's probably why Queen of Wands is there as well. So it says, but the implication is that ascendancy is within reach. So you have opportunity to gain a new level here, collective. Okay, perhaps even already achieved if you haven't already achieved it. All right, The location of this card at a different psychic center in the tree of life is of great significance in understanding the meaning. At the throat, it suggests mystic, visionary revelation. That's why I believe that this Ace of Swords is here as well. Okay, this revelation in the heart, the need for detachment, and at the navel, a change in perspective. Okay, so you might have to take a step back to get this aha moment so you can see your like what you have really claimed, so you can see all of what's really, you know what I mean, yours. Okay, sometimes we be too close to things to really see it for what it is. Okay, let's move forward. Where we at? The castles and the clouds. It says follow through your deepest wishes with the power of the will. What I say? We got to get that will. Yeah, that says do not allow any bodily laziness. I told you, you got to get up and get. You gotta. So what do you say? You gotta wake up and pay attention. If you wanna be somebody, if you wanna go somewhere, you gotta wake up and pay attention. Okay, it's something like that. It's something like that. I don't know. All right. Okay. Any bodily laziness to prevent inner desires from becoming reality. This card suggests a vivid imagination, particularly when it falls in the throat center of the tree of life chart. Okay. But coupled with a lack of creative fulfillment or difficulty in communication with others, at the base center, there is an indication of past influences of the questioner being in the realm of mind dreams. At the spleen center, the suggestion is that the health would benefit from a more earth related diet, with the power of the will discriminating a balanced food intake, basically having discernment with what you eat. That at the navel, the psychological position of the questioner is indicated, and at the heart and head centers, there's an indication that a change of residence may be the outcome to a question. Okay. Meditate on the unity of a projection and introjection, the will and the wish. Okay, and I do see both of those out here. It says recognize the positive power of the imagination, but at the same time realize that without the ability to act decisively, there will be no completion or fulfillment. Try to put one's direction toward the completion of work already commenced. And I think that's the unfinished business we was talking about, right? And then that's when this is going to click into place. Once that gear, okay, is greased and shine and starts rotating, then you can move on to the next, you know what I'm saying, and get that gear rotating. It says, follow through with your deepest wishes. Follow through with that. Whatever your mind and heart has been on the same page about, all that's left to do is act. Get it together. All right. Let's see. Mount Maru might seem like an uphill battle. I feel it. I can feel the energy from it. Collective. Okay. All right. Mount Maru. It says a desire to forsake worldly ambition for the spiritual path. I feel like some of y'all are like, look, I could really do without a lot of this shit. You know, I feel you on that. Okay. It says disillusionment with worldly values and compromise is a reevaluation of one's position. All right, this is you claiming your throne, possibly leading to the desire to withdraw from society because you like, look, I my place is not here. My throne is in a different place, in a higher place. Okay. It says Mount Meru also is a symbol of rewards. Okay, rewards coming from work on oneself. That's the throne. The work you do on yourself. Okay. Located at the base position in the tree of life chart, it suggests impending physical travel. So again, they're speaking of another. They say something about that a change in location may be the solution to something, and impending travel. So it might be a little ways away, another state or another city or another, country. I'm not sure. It depends on your individual circumstance. So let's continue. So at the navel, it denotes a strongly centered sense of identity coupled with a firm will and the ability to adapt without loss of integrity. I feel like it's like, shit, I'm good. I'm still good. I'm just continue being good. Like I know who I am. It says in the heart, the indication is of emotional completion. At the head location, it represents uplifted consciousness and spiritual resolution, or the achievement of goals. So again, it's saying that there's going to be resolution regarding this. Okay, if there was ever a question of your throne, if there was ever a question of who's in control of what when it comes to you, you know what I'm saying? If it was ever a question, it's never a question. Now, that's what it's given. Let's continue. So you will climb this mountain. You will succeed. All right. 32, Shiva. This card represents a moment of illumination, a revelation. Again, they speaking about this revelation. Ace of Swords as confirmation, an understanding of the miraculous nature of all things in the essence, giving me more about this magician. And it is the vision of the end of the world, the consuming pillar of fire, a cosmic phallus without beginning or end, the impregnator of the world to come, indicates a positive turning point in the life of the questioner. Well, the wheel, okay, that's turning. Okay, what did it say? A, a positive turning point in the life of the questioner, a highly charged moment defined by the place of this card in the tree of life. At the base center, it shows a potent sexual charge, awakening and sending the Kundalini energy upward. This is good energy. This is good sexual energy for those of you who are into, it says soul illuminating the subtle body at the spleen center. The indication is of a healthy digestion assisting the questioner. In the navel center, it shows a potent psychological breakthrough, and in the heart region, a great personal force, both attractive and transforming. So, not only, okay, mm, yeah, that's why you over here looking like the Queen of Wands. Okay, you are attractive and transforming, baby. You're on fire. Okay, whether you man or woman, this is a good look. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, that card just needed a moment to itself. We got one more. It says cutting through. This is that, anything that can't go with you, can't go with you. It's that moving forward and making it decisive. It says, yes, act in a decisive and conclusive manner upon all problems. And this is your resolution and revelation. And it is, has to be acted upon. It says act in a decisive and conclusive manner upon all problems of thought which inhibit clarity. Okay. If it's clear, do it. Okay. Move forward. It says use wisdom, right thinking, and means, right action to achieve liberation from any such problems, and do not be afraid to eliminate concepts which are without any practical value. When located at the base in the tree of life chart, it shows a severing with past karma. That's in the past. It's over. Right? A detachment, and we talking about detachment earlier, from habitual traps. Okay? So something can knock you off your pivot, can knock you off your throne no more. At least this, whatever this is, can't. Alright? And nothing taking your crown. At the spleen, it tells of a need to be consciously aware of bodily functions, particularly with regard to physical and spiritual nourishment. In the navel location, the card suggests that a consciously willed act would affect a change. Okay, we talking about that will again. A consciously willed act would affect a change of psychological position, particularly with regard to psychic transformation. So your whole mind frame is about to receive a upgrade, to be honest, and it's actually going to be a pleasurable experience, because I don't know if you're finding out something, like the details of something. I don't know, whatever it is, it's gonna be good, and it's like, getting that, I don't know, getting something you really want, and it tingles all your senses. It's like that. Okay, let's continue. And not only that, it changes your mind about a lot of things too. This is gonna make you really happy. All right. Yeah, let's continue. It says that at the heart, it indicates a very positive, decisive situation, the fruit of discernment or discriminating wisdom. While at the throat, it foretells a psychic exorcism. Well, okay, something coming through for you from the other side. All right, and hey, use your discernment. Okay, it says when this card falls in the head location, it represents a spiritual breakthrough, preparing the ground for real commitment. If a relation, if in relation to a problem, it indicates resolution and the attainment of goals. Okay, about 4, 5 of these cards said that. Okay, the attainment and the resolution. Okay, of your goals or any problems here for the present and the near future. Mm. Well, you guys, you are in control. You have to act, and I have to act on behalf of me and those around me, but ultimately myself. And again, it's ultimately up to you. Okay, can't nobody do it but you when it comes down to it. Okay, and if you are in this really auspicious, meaning a really good time in your life, and the moon and the stars is aligning with some things that you're trying to do, baby, you might want to go ahead and stick it and do it and do it and stick it. Okay, just saying. The material's there for you. Your angels, ancestors, and guides are there for you. Even the distractions, you know what I'm saying? Shh, they there for you. Shit. In a way that you gonna notice you being distracted, and as soon as you notice, it's gonna remind you that you got some shit you gotta do. You know, finish those things that you can finish, so that you can open yourself up to some real, the real deal. You know, so you can seal the deal. There might be a deal here. I feel like cutting the deal is something here too regarding that. You get to say how much is this and how much is that. And, you know what I'm saying? Contract and stuff. So I don't know if you the boss or what, of something, but you the boss of you. And when it comes to your life, you get to say who gets your time, who gets your money, who gets your love. Hey, Stephanie. But you about to have a really good breakthrough, y'all, collectively. And I hope y'all just don't be afraid of yourselves as this happens. Okay. You may feel like, I'm done with the world. I don't need the world. I can go live in the cut somewhere and all that. Just know that in order to fulfill, your desires, you know, a part of that has a lot to do with sharing, you know, sharing what you know with others, or at least putting people in a position to get the knowledge for themselves. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, Stephanie? That's good deal. And I feel like this is the first order of business as you reclaim your throne. It's handling this, handling up. That's good to know. Uh, for those of you who are ready for a reading, I am available. The rates are on the screen. I'm gonna leave this here because I feel like that was a bit. It's your castle. You can build it how you want to. Yes, Your Highness. Your Highness. That's right. Just know you still gotta build it. You can have it however you want it. Are you gonna build it? Mhm. Yeah, guys, the rates are on the screen. Who is that? Hey, Megan. Wisdom and wellness, everybody. If anybody would like a reading, it's definitely a good time. Hmm. Y'all be good to yourself, be kind to others, and always stay creative.